Hi Gemini, welcome to Spirit Mail and welcome to your love reading for August 15th through the 31st, 2019. This is a collective reading, so if it does not resonate with you, please check out your moon and rising signs. We're going to be pulling three main energy cards: what's been going on in your recent past, what's going on currently, and where are you headed in love. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we got going on for you August 15th through the 31st. You felt conflicted and defeated in the recent past. We're going to get clarifiers on all these cards. Right now, you feel like you are suffering in silence, all by yourself. You're working this out in your life. And in the coming months or weeks, you'll feel like you're going to withdraw within yourself and figure out what's going on with you in regard to love. So we're going to get clarifiers on these, Gemini, and see where you're headed, see what's going on with all this. I'm going to use the Everyday Tarot and see what's going on with Gemini. Okay, Spirit, show us why is the conflict and defeat card showing up in Gemini's love read. Show us what's been happening in their life, in the love department, what's going on right now. Okay. You're getting the Patience card. So in the recent past, the conflict and defeat card is the same as the Five of Swords, and it's all about mental thoughts. And perhaps you have been feeling very conflicted mentally about your love life, why it's not going the way you want it to, why things aren't working out the way you always thought they would. And you're getting the Patience card where perhaps you decided, okay, let me chill a minute and be patient with what's going on here. This might be a very, very recent decision. The recent past can be 10 weeks ago or 10 minutes ago, okay? But you've made a decision in the recent past to be patient with yourself. You're saying, hey, I'm the king of air. And Gemini, guess what? You're showing up in your own reading. You made a decision in the very recent past that you are very worthy of the kind of relationship that you want. You've made a decision that you're not playing games anymore. No more fluff, no more blowing smoke up my rear end, none of that. It is what it is, and I'm valuable. I take care of business. I'm a good person, all that stuff. You've decided that you're worthy, basically. And then the King of Earth. Okay, so this could be who you were involved with at one time, your most recent relationship. Earth is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So perhaps that's who you dealt with in your last relationship that had you feeling so conflicted. But you have definitely decided that you are who you are and you're valuable, and you're not going to live in conflict and defeat anymore, mentally or otherwise. Okay? And you've decided you're going to be patient with this whole love thing. Let's see why we're coming up with suffering in silence in the current situation. Sometimes whenever we first decide to step back from dating or whatever, and we decide that we're going to take care of ourselves, sometimes we feel like we're suffering in silence because, you know, everybody's going out and partying and we're staying home. And at first we kind of feel like we're suffering, but it's really the start of a time whenever we're looking into ourselves to decide what it is we want. What do we feel we're valued for? Because this person, while it says suffering in silence, she's looking into the distance. She's looking toward the light. She's looking for guidance about herself. Perhaps she's not really sure what she wants. Perhaps that's where this whole conflict and defeat came in at. You were in a relationship that you weren't necessarily comfortable with, and you decided you need to figure out who you are. So now you've decided to step back. So, and it's saying transformation. Okay, that's your first card coming up. There's something deep inside of you, Gemini, that's saying that you are worth something more than what you've had in the past. And you are finding that in yourself. It has that patience card plus this transformation card, 2 major arcana. You're definitely on the path of deciding what it is you actually want. And I'm feeling that like that is the whole problem. It's not a problem about having enough dates or anything like that. They're all out there. But something's missing in all of them, and you're ready to pull back and figure out what that is. And that's going to take a little bit of time on your own, possibly. King of Fire, okay? Perhaps the King of Fire is so close to the Emperor in his qualities and who he is. He is a leader. He's very forthright. He leads with his heart, though, and he's got a lot of wisdom. You see how he has this heart right there, this heart in front of his heart, and then he's got the light all around his head. You know, he's looking for higher guidance within himself to become who he truly is and to know what he truly wants. And he has a lot of wisdom. So this is somebody who is, this Gemini reading, you're somebody who is, you're leveling yourself up in some way or another in regard to relationships, in regard to dating. Okay, give me one more card to explain to us why is this suffering in silence showing up in the current position. Tell us what's Gemini dealing with currently in regard to love. Six of Earth. Okay, so I love this as a current situation card because this person, and again, this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, doesn't mean that you're dealing with somebody. It just means that you're bringing those qualities into yourself as you look inside to figure out what it is that you actually want in a relationship. And this card is reminding you to be generous with yourself, to be compassionate with yourself, keep yourself grounded, stick to the truth about things. Because sometimes in our minds we can let stories run away with us. So it's telling you to be grounded in your thoughts and be generous with yourself in regard to those thoughts. So Gemini, it looks like right now you're currently seeking answers from yourself about what it is that you actually want when it comes to love. Okay, and then you have the Solitude. Somebody's going to be, I mean, this is a journey. This is the same, it looks like the same woman. She might have changed her clothes, but she's got the long, dark hair. You know, like she's just recently pulled back and she's, like I said, not going out anymore, all that stuff. But in the future, she's not in a hurry to get back out there in the dating game. She's, same girl, long black hair. She is going to figure this out. But let's see what she's going to find out in the near future about herself or himself whenever it comes to love. What is it that Gemini's going to find out about themselves whenever it comes to love? Show us, why is this solitude card coming up in the future position in regard to love? Okay. Five of Water. So you are going to get to a part where this is going to be something really deep for you, Gemini. You're going to get to the point where in the near future where you decide that you're ready to really, as part of this transformation that you're thinking about right now, that you're ready to start doing. You're going to decide to tackle your emotions. There's something really cool about being emotionally intelligent. Sometimes whenever we have a situation that we're going through, conflict, defeat, all that stuff, and we feel like we're suffering in silence, whenever we pull ourselves, and we do it to ourselves, we pull ourselves out of the dating scene, and then we feel like, oh, poor pitiful me. We tell ourselves stories. But it looks like you're looking for emotional intelligence within yourself, because the Five of Water, do you see how she is? This is her heart. That's what she's working on. Okay, that's where we feel our emotions, basically. But she is letting the sadness raise up, and she's going to feel it and acknowledge it and then release it. okay? And any other emotions that she feels in regard to recent or former relationships, she's going to process all of them. She's clearing it all out. She's going to allow all of those emotions, all of the baggage, all of everything from past relationships to be released out of her life. She's going to do it on an emotional level where it's no longer stuffed down. It's no longer something that creeps up anymore. She's going to process it and release it. That's great, Gemini. And again, this isn't gender specific. I say she because there's a she on the card. Four of Earth. During this time, you're likely going to be a little guarded, but you know your value. You know what you're worth. You know what you bring to the table as a partner in a relationship. And so you're going to remain a little guarded for a while in the near future where you don't necessarily accept dates. I'm not saying you're not going to have the offers, because you'll likely have the offers, but you're going to politely say no because you're doing something way important deep inside of yourself. And then the Five of Earth. So there are going to be some people that are likely going to be offended, or even some of your friends. If you're a guy, some of your guy friends. If you're a woman, some of your girlfriends. They're going to feel like you're like turning your back on them and y'all's lifestyle, perhaps. They're going to feel like this is about them, but it's not, Gemini. It's all about you, okay? It's all about you. And you deserve this time to stop and regroup and decide what it is that you want. This is who you are. Okay, this is who you are. You're the king of air. You're showing up in your own reading. This is a serious time for you. And right now, at this particular moment in your love life, you've just decided to pull back. And in the near future, it looks like you're not in a hurry to get back out there because you feel like there's something more than what you've experienced. And you've decided that you're going to wait and see exactly what that is, Gemini. You're going to figure out within yourself what it is that you want. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more cards from the Everyday Tarot just to get like a little PS, and we'll see what else the universe has to say in regard to your love life, Gemini. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, very cool. You're leveling yourself up to a better place for yourself. Okay. They're saying that you have made a choice about this. That's where you are right now, the suffering in silence, where you're looking to something and it's taking you out of your comfort zone because you've dated for so long or going out with friends and all you've been on the social scene for a long time. So this pulling back is way out of your comfort zone, but it's a great direction for you, Gemini. It's a great direction for you right now. Keep yourself focused on who you are, because that's what's going to bring you to where you want to go. They're saying don't worry about what other people think. Don't let these other people that are saying, look, that's the Five of Earth and this is the Five of Swords. Remember I said some people are going to feel like you're leaving them out or like you're turning your back on y'all's lifestyle or whatever. And don't worry about what other people think. Don't even give it a second thought. You do you, Gemini, and figure out what it is that you want in life and what it is that you want from a partner. If a long-term relationship is something you even want, or if you just want to stay in the dating scene the rest of your life. Whatever it is, you get to decide that about yourself. Whatever you've been doing recently has left you mentally conflicted. Another Five, mentally conflicted about things. So, because you have sometimes gone out with people just to be a part of the crowd or whatever. Hey, look, you've got a new journey ahead, Gemini. This is an exciting place to be. So you keep doing you keep doing what's right for you. Don't worry about what other people say. It's not very comfortable right now because it's a little bit different than what you're used to, but that's okay. You've got some exciting things coming past this solitude part. but you definitely take care of you for right now. Gemini, thank you for allowing me to read for you your love reading for August 15th through the 31st. I look forward to seeing you again. Please hit like and subscribe and the little bell notification, and have a great day. Bye.